Really?
Not been in an airplane.
Right, of course, yeah. No blimps, sir. I don't even know what we're doing up here. Oh,
Hello.
Are we live? Hi! Good.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome. I'm Camden Watershed.
I'm Connie Bombach.
Welcome. We are live on top of the big game.
Yeah, we were just covering the big game. What an upset. What a shocker, folks. Thank you for joining us on the Everything Now Sports Programming Network. Is that what that stands for?
Everything Now Sports Programming Network. Thank you for
Amazing.
joining us.
Yes, just a wonderful evening of sports. Can't say any more or less.
And commercials. That's my favorite part of the game.
This is the quirkiest stuff out there. What are they going to think of next?
Wow. And maybe we'll find out from some of our executives today about what commercials we'll be seeing. But first, we've seen so much of the game already, and there's so many clips.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can cover all of them. Let's see a clip. What do you want to see? Maybe we can just go to one of our clips.
Any
here.
favorite highlights from the big game today?
And
We're
if
going to
you
put
have-
up a poll here in a moment. You can decide.
If you have one highlight that you really would like to see.
One specific highlight, please let us know.
There was that big slam earlier, and
But
that was great.
That shot was pretty big as well.
There was a big shot.
But we can agree on one thing. That hit,
Was big as well.
massive, huge. I couldn't believe it. I thought they would cancel the game then and there. They'd stop
I
it.
thought that event was so significant that they were going to have to stop and readjust in some way.
I thought the
But
cops
the
would
game
involved.
continued right along.
Just kept on trucking along. Points were scored here, points were scored there. Disqualifications, foul ball,
Refereeing.
absolutely,
Yeah.
bunting, just all over the place. Huge touchdowns, big hockey goals, just really fun stuff today.
All of it's been happening, and it's a huge game.
It's sport is the game of man if you think about it.
And I think-
Honestly,
Just like me, you want to see
the big hits, absolutely. Let's go ahead and look back on that big
Go
hit
ahead
from
and
today's
Look
big
back
game.
on the big hit.
Huge.
Wow.
Holy
Look at that.
Lord Almighty.
Wow.
Can't believe that. You didn't notice it in that clip, but knocked the kid out cold.
A lower deck home run.
Bombed
Wow.
right in the head.
That is a big hit if I've ever seen
And
it.
look at him, he's pissed. He's just running around with all that anger. Yeah, see? Absolutely pissed out of his mind. The fact that he has to run now,
Yeah, furious about
Come on.
that, but that's part of the game.
yeah, and these two are trying to fight right now. Just the aggression of sportsmanship. Huge stuff. Thank you for picking that clip, ladies and gentlemen. What did you like about that clip? Feel free to...
Chime in about, was it a big hit and that's what you liked?
was it a hit at all? That was really
Was it
impressive to
that
you?
It went far?
Yeah.
Or
that
that
he
it was
angry?
hard?
Yes.
Or he was mad and then he tried to fight his friend?
So many...
Oh,
and one of
someone
our...
in the bar next door has broken a glass, it sounds like.
Yes, this is a multi-compartment blip. There is
Yeah,
a bar
there's a little
in
mini
it.
bar section we like to have here
Yeah.
just for the execs and the suits.
It's our first time in a blimp, really. So, we're not used to the gravity of things, quite literally.
Someone's saying they liked when the ball went really fast. Can't beat that kind of stuff.
Pretty
I'll tell you
good.
that.
Like the part that I finally looked when it ended. Yes.
Yeah.
I know what that means exactly. As a commentator, you're just trying to watch everything that's happening. You're getting a big bird's eye view from up in this blimp.
And it is important to know as a commentator when the clip has ended,
Yes.
and so it is your turn to talk again. And that's a sort of secret trick.
It takes a long time to learn. I remember my first broadcast, clip was about 5 seconds long, and I just stared right into the camera.
Waited a long time.
About 4 minutes till somebody tapped me on the shoulder and told me we're still alive.
Sometimes I'm midway through a sentence, and I'm being told that the mics are off and the clips are going. And I have
Yes.
to be quiet.
The magic of broadcasting. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Please be careful with your glasses.
And please, yeah.
We'll keep talking about the big events, but
But
we're going to have
first-
to take a moment and hear from our sponsors, actually.
So maybe some of our execs and suits in the chat can tell us who our sponsors are going to be tonight, and we can check in on maybe 3 of them, see what the commercials are. As we know, the big event has the big commercials.
Oh, and they're so funny. My God, I love seeing these brand characters.
I love that. I love when there's a commercial that seems to be for commercials.
Yes, exactly. And you're thinking like, wait a minute, this is so rando, what's happening? And then you learn it's for like milk or something.
But then also there's like a Nissan,
Yes.
and that's somehow part of it.
And you're drinking your milk in a Nissan, and then all of a sudden you're in a Tide commercial. And that's funny, because it's so rando.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And
I
look,
like irony.
It's the best. Very underrated thing, irony. Avis Rental Cars, that is one of our sponsors. Yes, indeed. Thank you for reminding us.
Ooh, truthpit.jazz. We have a sponsor, truthpit.jazz.
The controversial news site.
The controversial news site,
run by
truthpit.jazz.
one Judd Knife.
Run by Judd Knife.
Yes.
And
scary individual.
Surprised they got this booking, to be honest.
It's a lot of money. That must mean they're doing pretty well for themselves.
And Tide Pod. So it seems like we're going to be seeing commercials for Avis Rent-A-Car,
Truthpit.jazz,
the very controversial news site.
And Tide
Pods. Eat 'em.
Eat 'em. Is that the new slogan for Tide Pods?
Eat 'em. Maybe.
They fully give in? Now
Maybe.
they can eat them now?
So when we go to our sponsor, Connie and I are going to keep watching the game.
Yeah. It's still going.
It's still happening, and man, the events.
Don't think about that big hit being the end of the game.
there was this one part, everyone was up. And
yeah, we all just like stood up.
Energy in the room was palpable.
I was vibrating. I'm literally shaking right now.
You know when you feel like you're part of a moment? I sort of felt like I was part of a moment and when that was happening. Like I'll remember this when that happened.
It's beautiful. And you're going to remember that for the rest of your life.
Always.
Wonderful. Well, we're going to hear shortly from our sponsors here.
I had my first kiss at a basketball game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Who was playing? Yeah.
Thank you.
I had my first kiss at an Islands Burgers and Fries.
Wow.
Yeah. It was good. She was a waiter. And look where we are now. You know, no longer waiting on me. Because we're divorcing.
Your first kiss was to your future wife? That's incredible.
Thank you. I thought it was beautiful at the time as well.
Yeah.
I suppose it still is, but
maybe that's maybe that shows you probably stood to have.
Thank you.
2 or 3 more kisses, test the waters, but
yeah,
we don't have time for that. We got to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Can't be that different.
It's Ricky, the Avis guy.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey guys, you're tired of all the hubbubaloo, getting to the airport. You just want to get in the car as quickly as possible. Who's with me? Huh?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
So? Yeah, man.
You don't want to. You get off. You take a train. You take a bus.
Yeah.
And then you got to get to the place, and there's a bunch of signs. There's Enterprise. There's the sixth, where you rent like a Ferrari. You don't want that. You just want to jump in a car, and get to where you're going. You know. And Avis, we're pretty average. I wouldn't say we're faster or slower than any of them, but we're gonna try to do it. But don't take it from me. Take it from one of our customers coming in right now.
Avis, the average car.
Hey man. Hey.
I'm one of the most loyal customers to the Avis brand.
I could ride these things up and down the street every day if I booked flights so I could go to the Avis. And that's right, he spends massive amounts of money on flights so he can get his Avis rental car. Because it doesn't matter where you're going, it matters the journey on the way.
Avis for the average man.
Hey, you got any Jeeps? Nope. I need a Jeep. Oh, sorry. We got a Nissan Sentra.
Not good enough.
We got a Chrysler. I'm off-roading now. That's it.
Nissan, the average car.
And that's, thank you.
Oi! Hello! Can you hear me down here in this pit? You can hear me all right? Well, good. I don't need to get out of here anytime soon, because I'm in truthpit.jazz. Hi, I'm the founder of truthpit.jazz, Judd Knife. And I'm here... Truthpit.jazz. Truthpit.jazz. And I'm here bringing together the most renegade, special, smartest journalists out there to give you the truth. Alright? That's why you come to truthpit.jazz. Alex Jones, this. Bill Nye, the science guy, that. No, we get the cool people, the smart ones who went to college. Or didn't, because college is for chumps.
I went to Grand
And
Canyon
chumps and
University
losers and
online.
Muppets, like Kermit the Frog. I bet he went to college.
Jim
We're going to
Henson
talk to
was
some
an
of
avid
our
Truthpit.jazz
experts
user.
and journalists in a moment here, all specializing in the truth. The things that you need to know about the world that's trying to fuck you over.
The world
We're
is
gonna
gonna
bleep that
fuck
out
you.
later. Alright, who do I got
Pangea
first?
was fake.
I got some sort of truth-bringing expert.
Expert.
Hello, friend.
Hi. I will fight anyone who puts a chip in a child. That's my
Don't put
guarantee.
chips in
Exactly
children.
right.
If you
Especially
think
not
about
to
putting a
steal
chip
scoops.
in a child, if you were a vice president or even a president, I will do everything in my power to stop you, online and off.
You will be taken down.
I am not scared to use viruses both online and off to get what I want.
You wouldn't download
We
a
will
car.
hack into your mainframe, we'll steal those chips back from the children, and we'll set them free in the forest where they
Piracy
belong.
warning.
That's right.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna set up a bunch of tree houses in the woods for all the free kids, and I'm gonna give them free college education, which, if you're paying attention, is actually a pretty hot button issue right now.
Absolutely.
Hot
Who
button.
deserves college?
Who deserves college?
Everyone.
If I had it my way, no one. We'd all go to a
I meant
learning
no
camp
one.
where we all learn one skill and we did it for the rest of our lives. But that's not the world we live in.
We gotta get to that point, okay? We gotta
Learn
get
a
these
trade.
pigs out of office, and we gotta put ourselves in that position.
That's
and,
right.
And burn the fucker down from the inside.
It's easier than
Arson.
ever. You could go to actblue.com right now and donate $2.77 to the candidate of your choice.
Weirdly, that number 27, it's the one that everyone's doing, but you gotta do it, mate.
You
Get
gotta
out there.
do it.
Get out there.
Gotta do it.
Truth-
Other things that we can
Truthpit.jazz.
teach you: grocery stores, untrustworthy.
No.
Brushing your teeth, not a thing you gotta do.
You think there's fluoride in the water at home? Guess what? You show up to the grocery store, there's a little more than fluoride in that water.
That's right.
Baby parts.
School. It's where
School.
they gotta knock you out and then just hit you senseless.
They don't
And
know shit at school.
They claim they're gonna teach you things. They're gonna teach you all the
Coding.
things that you need to know, but deep down, it's propaganda.
Viruses.
It's bullshit. When I was 5 years old, it started a long line of teachers in my life that gave me nothing but failing grades. Then I picked up the Tonfa for the first time and I realized there was a truth
Feel
to the
alive.
martial arts.
Exactly. You can take this man's baton class, or ton as he calls
What is
it.
his name?
Yes, and you'll learn how to defend yourself out there in the field. Do I got any other experts on hand? On retainer? Thank you, sir.
Truthpit.jazz.
Look at this fella here.
Trust.
So,
The truth.
I'm still looking to learn more about the truth, but I know a lot about jazz.
That's right.
Trumpets are beautiful, saxophones
Scat.
are queens, the drums are my girlfriend.
And the bass line is your grandmother who just won't die.
She's gonna stay forever! Grandma's never gonna die!
Thank you, Grandma!
The
And it's the
clarinet is
chaos
your
of
ex-wife
jazz that we're
trying
trying
to
to
get alimony
infuse
from you.
into the structure of society, you know? We want 9-minute long solos, if you will, in the way that
10
our country's
minutes if you're
run.
lucky.
Anything can happen in the middle, but as long as on both ends, you rock!
Jazz!
like
jazz!
Ohio.
Jazz! 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 Jazz!
And I tip my hat to every beautiful jazz
every
musician
jazz.
out there.
Yes, indeed.
You guys are doing God's work.
Oh,
So in many ways, I guess that is the truth.
thank you, Squishy Tay, for the subscription. That's $1 in the bucket for truthpit.jazz.
Hey.
And that's not just an extension that we picked because it was cheaper. No,
you can-
he really could use the help, folks.
Yeah, you can put some dollars in here too. I'm sort of old-fashioned.
What's mine is
Artists are
yours.
starving. That's the sad fact about it. Indeed.
Give, don't take.
Anything else you want to teach about jazz? Oh, shit. Oh,
This
my
is jazz
God.
in its own way.
It's
Sports are
free
jazz.
form. Yep.
Sports are jazz.
I love hat jazz.
This is
Rock and
improv.
roll is jazz.
Charlie Parker, drums. This guy, hats. Who'd have thought?
jazz
Oh,
millionaire.
shit. Oh, my God. This is insanity.
I want to give this to you.
No way.
And I want to give this
Mate,
to you
mate.
because you've been telling the truth for years, man.
Giving and receiving. Truthpit.jazz.
Jazz.
And hold on to that. Jazz.
Thank you.
Jazz.
Pit.jazz.
And that's just the kind of thing you can learn at truthpit.jazz. Do I got
One of
anybody
many
else?
things.
Was, I mean, we bought out the time slot. We're weirdly very profitable. We're making so much money. It feels irresponsible
So
after a
much
certain
money,
point, mate.
but we
I
won't
kinda-
give it
oh, shit.
anywhere.
I kind of don't feel comfortable with it, but I might just buy myself another motorcycle that looks kind of like a tricycle, but it's actually badass, and it's called a Spider.
A green Yakima.
Absolutely uncut, raw, the
And you
truth.
thought I just did cars, but I'm back, bitch.
Avis
is
Rent a
Ricky.
Car.
I'm gonna
Sponsored by
shake you awake.
Truthpit.jazz.
I'm
Tell
gonna,
them the truth.
I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna shake you.
Wake
I'm
up.
gonna wake you the.
Look, we fucked up, okay? I don't know what to say. People got hurt bad, and it was my idea to put this goo in this stuff so it looked really nice. And that was my big pitch. I was hot off college and I studied marketing, and it was my idea that what if we had this stuff look like food and it comes in a big food jar. I guess let's finish the job. I don't know what else to say. I heard a lot of children, and adults too, should know better. I thought, but at a certain point, you make a product so good. It's like the parable of Midas. Everything I touched turned to tide, and it got too clean on the inside. I've asked my cousin to come kill me. I don't have anything else. This is it. All my family, I gave them the first ones we made, and they ate them it was at dinner, and they got hurt. So this
And it looks like someone's under suspicion. So everyone keep your eyes peeled for any suspicious activity. That noise does mean that we are under suspicion.
I don't know even if there's a justice system that can do me justice. The only thing I can think of is that my cousin, and it's if one more person eats a laundry machine, it's gonna be it.
We won the lawsuit. You don't have to punish yourself, man. You're fine.
Tide didn't buy this ad for the big game. I did. I just bought it out of my own savings. It's really profitable, like OxyContin. But it's poison.
You didn't just buy this ad. The whole family did.
That's right. The whole family. The whole family bought it. Hey, I'm his other cousin. We're the two cousins. We came here to kill our cousin.
I'm the gun cousin and he's the bat cousin. And if we ever switch weapons, something really bad will happen.
Really, really awful.
They thought I didn't have a weapon much time of growing up, unlike the other cousins, but I guess my weapon was the Tide Pod.
And his brain.
And his brain for coming up with such a good invention.
All right, you're all.
And
under
it looks
suspicion.
it looks like everyone here is under suspicion. That noise does mean that we do have some suspicious activity going on. So keep your eyes peeled for anything or anyone suspicious.
You with the gun, especially look out. For
I have a
someone
license for
suspicious.
this.
I have a license for this. License to hit a homer.
Football!
Football! Football!
I didn't show much of a care for athletics as a kid. That's probably why I spent so much time marketing. So I didn't have much time on the field.
Not yet!
So I turned my skills to the pod. Every day as a boy, I looked at the laundry machine and I thought, ow.
That's a weapon. That's sort of the original Tide Pod.
Any last words, sir?
Tide Pod. Thanks, everyone.
Brought to you by Tide Pod. Hello!
All right. Hey!
Welcome back!
Welcome back to the big game!
Hello! It's us!
It's me, Connie Bombach.
And I'm Camden Watershed. What a beautiful day. Go wide again.
Just go on back.
What a beautiful day!
It's gorgeous.
Us in the sky together.
You can barely see the game down there.
But it's happening.
Come with me. And you. No?
What?
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
Were we supposed to do that
I
together?
was just doing a fun bit. Because it's like Willy Wonka.
And I was supposed to sing too.
Yeah.
I don't.
No? Okay. Well. Welcome back, folks. Let's get on back in the studio. Here you go. And we're back with the big game. The big game is still going on. Crazy stuff has happened in the meantime.
Honey, are you smoking? We're in a blimp.
I'm living. I'm high as a kite, man. Literally. Touchdown! Oh yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Welcome back. We've been seeing so much of the game and we can't show you all of it. So which replay should we watch? And
Got the big
I
flip.
hope you enjoyed those sponsors.
Yeah. Thank you to our sponsors for your kind messages and for supporting the Everything Now Sports Programming Network.
I don't know about this microchip stuff, so I don't know if you should necessarily listen. They got a lot of airtime that I don't know if they necessarily were supposed to get.
I mean, I've heard they microchip dogs, so
I don't think that's what he meant. I think he was
why not humans?
talking about other stuff.
You know? Just saying. Open your mind a little bit, Cam. We also got the big toss. There's a huge toss that happened in the game. So huge that it was big.
But there was also the
the
big,
big
jump.
jump.
And the thing about the big jump is
Folks.
when he jumped, he went high.
I went ballistic.
A high amount that you could only say is a big jump.
Barely bigger than a blimp, one would say, actually. Uh-oh.
But
It's the big flip now.
you
Time for the
selected
big flip.
So
Congratulations.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the big flip. Oh, and look at it. It's a truck.
And
that we're
finally,
flipping.
yes.
And look at him go. Look at him. Wow.
We didn't know what to
Whoa.
expect.
Whoa.
That's right.
There he is. There he is. Hey. Oh. Wow. Wow. And we were being told he was not all right, and that's very unfortunate. We're being, gosh, you hate to see that, but it was cool for a while.
Touchdown indeed. Still Reine. That's just a side effect of sports, folks. You go into the game knowing that you might die for the craft. Okay? That's not Gravedigger, so it sucks. Yeah, well, Gravedigger. Gravedigger's actually in the hospital right now, okay? So think before you speak next time. What a disaster. Think before you speak.
Well, we're gonna have to go back to a quick word from our sponsors, and maybe we can find out who those sponsors are.
A quick word. Just the quickest word. You have any, who knows where our sponsors are? What's up?
I'm really sorry I missed that really long computer over.
It's fine.
I don't think it is.
It's fine.
I should have known. I'm trying to get better at this.
What you should apologize for
guy, and I
is
feel like I'm such an idiot.
we should apologize for leaving me out there when you didn't want to take a shot before we went back live.
I think you are. Look, I'm happy you're single. I'm
It's
happy
a
you feel like you're living
game.
life.
We're celebrating.
We're on the clock. I have to be on. It's hard, man. This is really hard for me. Okay,
You know
I'm
what
a diver.
You know what makes it easier?
This isn't just natural to me.
You know what makes it easier? Tequila. I'm just saying you can loosen up a
Tequila a
little bit.
lot lately. Ever since it's been tequila a lot lately.
Yeah. It's what fits under my cot in the studio.
Oh, and we are going to have that great commercial for salesman for limbs you don't want, and we do have that.
A new thing I've heard about recently.
That's one that I've heard is really exciting a lot of people. There's some buzz around
Very
that
cool.
product.
Absolutely. What else do we got?
We do have an ad for Doritos and Advil 2. Advil 2, you'll remember, was in a series of ads recently, and that's sort of been sweeping the nation. Also a little controversial.
Absolutely.
But maybe they're doing something with Doritos. I didn't hear about that, but I guess it's going to be Doritos and Advil 2, sort of in the way that they'll do what we were talking about earlier. It's like, is this a Captain America trailer? And it's like, why is there Taco Bell now all of a sudden?
And then guess what? It's for medicine.
Yeah, and then it says like Discover Card out of nowhere.
It's about four brands in one commercial. That's kind of the efficiency, the economy of storytelling that they teach you. You know, my step cousin Noah Baumbach would actually
This is true.
consider this very
Step-cousin
professional.
Noah Baumbach.
Yes, Academy Award nominated director of Marriage Story, which I was cut out of because he said I was a little too weird, and that's totally fine. But
He also made a movie I saw called Greenberg.
yes. Big Greenberg fans out here in the chat. Shout out if you like Greenberg, folks.
And yeah, let's get some Greenbergs in the chat. Greenberg's in the chat, thanks. And then our last product is Robot Super Fights.
Naturally.
That's right.
Noah
So-
Baumbach also made Francis Ha,
Oh,
While We're Young, Kicking and Screaming,
Yes.
off.
Mr. Jealousy,
Yes.
Highball, but he disowned it because it looked like shit, as well as
Scream the Whale!
Scream the Whale, yes. Also, that movie where Nicole Kidman shit herself in the woods, Margot at the Wedding.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. So, you're welcome, Super Pizza. Any other questions about Noah Baumbach? I have him on speed dial. I can ask him anything. What are we
Thank
doing
you.
again?
We're getting some Greenbergs in the chat. We're going to go see a quick commercial break to review. Our sponsors are Doritos and Advil 2, but that's one. That's not two separate things. That's one. Then there's also Salesman for Limbs You Don't Want. That's another one. And then the last one, I believe, was Robot Super Fights or something kind of in that vein.
Sounds right.
Robots that are super in their fighting. So we'll be right back after we go to a quick break from our sponsors. You want to take this?
I was saying it at the same time.
See, I don't know when
Aren't you tired of your limbs working? I sure know that I am. It's something about these 4 appendages that just really limit my mental exposure. So come on down to Little Chancy's, where I can give you limbs that don't work, so that you can really just round out your experience in this world, so you can train mentally and not physically. First up, a bestseller, we have a right hand that can't grasp, pinch, poke, prod, or peel away any flesh from your skin. It's just $24.99. You can even use Afterpay, or if you have Bitcoin, I'll just take one. I'm not sure what the equivalency is in real money, but I think it'll make me more rich. Next up, I know what you're thinking. One arm that doesn't work? Nah, not for me. Here at Little Chancy's, we can do a 2-for-1 special on Monster Hands. You just slide these puppies on, and what?
Where'd you get those monster hands from?
Hey, excuse me, ma'am.
Huh?
We got a call about some monster hands.
We got a
No.
warrant.
Are you under suspicion for anything?
Why would I be? I'm just Little Chancy.
What's going on behind your back there, ma'am?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
It's just my normal hands that don't work.
Oh, they don't work?
No,
That sucks.
So sorry.
I wish there was something you could do about that.
not at Little Chancy's, but maybe at a hospital.
Okay, so what do you do?
I sell limbs that don't work.
Oh,
Oh, why? Oh,
who
okay.
wants that?
Someone who wants a mental challenge.
But
I get it.
is it like to keep? Do they wear? Do they
Forever.
use it as their?
It's like a
hand, or
tattoo.
is it
It's like a cash for gold situation.
I
If
get
you
it.
trade in your working limb, I'll give you a non-working one.
I get it, and I like it actually.
But wait, but why? What do I mount it on my fireplace? What do I do with it?
You use it by not using it and attaching it to your body. I have a badge in amateur sewing, so I can just go ahead and attach this non-working limb to your working limb.
I don't think I want that.
Then you shouldn't come down to Little Chancy's. But what I do have also, a tail.
Oh, you know you want that.
Well,
It's
know
not
you
from
want
a
that.
rare. It's
not bad.
not from a rare black jaguar found in South America. It's definitely not from there. But what it can do is add balance and agility if it was still alive. So really, you're kind of just attaching a tail to the back of your body and walking around like, wah!
I mean, that
This
sounds
doesn't help me at all. And now I just look like a freak.
kind of cool.
My friend likes that one actually.
All right, okay.
Go.
I know what you're thinking. I got one. A cane. You know what I could do? Hack you off right above the femoral artery and just add this, and then guess what? You can walk around like a pirate. Again, I do not have a medical degree of any kind, but I'd love to try to attach this to your body for science.
Right.
Respect. I love it.
This one's only $36.24.
I'm gonna
Flat?
We should go. We should really go.
Flat.
We should really leave this.
All right, no, don't leave yet. Don't
Really?
leave yet. I have something that might interest you.
We just needed to check on a call.
We were
Have you wanted to be more threatening, but also not threatening because it doesn't work?
absolutely. We're
How about you donate your left arm to me, Lil Chancy, and I attach a Remington rifle to it?
That sounds just more threatening.
It's not threatening because the gun itself doesn't work. But if I attach it to your arm, you could be kind of like a Kingman situation or the Kingsmen, and then you could just show up and you could just
And I could shoot people in a church. It'd be cool.
you could
We're
pretend
gonna go.
to.
It's
We're
like,
gonna
it's like
go.
a Kingman thing, right?
We're
Yeah.
gonna go.
Okay,
You
cool.
can pretend to.
Thank you.
So that one. You're sold on because I have one more I could do. No, don't go. Okay. So
This road, I suppose, Advil 2. And we all remember how the game is played. It's like Advil, the first one, not related to what we're working on. And all that you do is that it has settings. Okay, so what you do is it's like a setting that you put on, and one is a particular emotion. And then if you set it to that, it's what will happen. But if you don't, and it's the opposite. And I feel like I've hit all the major points for Advil 2, and it's all you have to do to get. Hello.
I'm so sick.
Yikes.
Oh, I'm so sick.
Get this guy away from me.
I'm so bored. I wish I had something to turn my mental state around.
Oh, well, how about Advil 2?
Will it make me not be so bored?
Oh, these kids always
Yeah.
texting.
I'm texting my girlfriend. She's 15, so am I.
Will
I'm
it-
30 and I'm fucked up. My whole fucking body and my head hurts, so they put me in this helmet to make it stop feeling so big, but I still feel so big.
Your head or your whole body?
Well, sometimes it's the head, that's why I have the helmet on.
You have the helmet on to make it so that your head doesn't feel so big.
Yes, sometimes I wake up and my body feels all big, so I gotta put the helmet on there.
I'm texting my girlfriend. She suggested we watch a movie called Disturbia tonight. Have you guys seen it?
With
Shia LaBeouf?
LaBeouf.
That's one of our nation's finest actors. Sir, yes, sir. Ow.
Do you guys know each other?
That's my friend.
Yeah,
Hey.
we hang out online.
I'm 30 years old, he's 15, but it's not weird because
We
we
play-
both love Call of
There's a
Duty.
bar! Call of Duty!
We're a 2-game household.
We're a 2-game household.
I'm Dom and he's Phoenix from the Gears of War franchise.
And do you want to change something about yourself too, or is it?
Yeah, I
just
said, man, I'm bored. I hang out with this
Bored,
guy.
okay.
I talk to my girlfriend online, and that's about it.
All
I
right.
don't see her real
Now
life.
here's the pitch. So that Advil 2, what it does is, so if you're bored, it'll make it so that you're not bored, but you have to put it on the right setting.
Okay.
And you can put it on yours on little head setting, and it'll make. So if you have a big head feeling,
There's a little
Wait a
head
minute, hang
setting.
on.
Yes.
Hang on.
Specific.
Hang
Yes.
on. Talk to me. You have your head hurts?
Yeah, man.
Why don't you take Advil 1,
I
brother?
sure do love Doritos.
Wait,
Bye.
who the fuck was that?
That's his girlfriend.
No,
That's
what?
my girlfriend. She loves Doritos.
Why didn't you say anything when she walked by?
I let her do her thing.
You
She's
don't-
a queen.
Bro, you don't understand modern relationships.
She's a
at
queen.
all.
Thank you.
What, you just text her all the time?
Yeah, why not? We hang
Oh, I'm using T9.
Shut the fuck up! You guys are so fucking loud! I got cauliflower ear from wearing gaming headsets
Your
all
ears
day.
are covered up. You can't hear us that loud.
Sometimes I feel like talking to you makes me a saint!
Oh,
Brother, I only got
This is
one
also
thing to
brought
tell
to you
there's
by
already medicine
Nissan.
that
Just a
exists.
quick reminder, there's also Nissan involved.
Nisa, oh shit!
I sure do love my 2002 Nissan.
Wait, come back.
Iris!
Iris!
Iris is?
Iris hates gaming, but she loves when we do it.
Yeah, she doesn't mind when I game. She says, leave me the fuck alone. I'd rather you weren't here.
Sometimes relationships take all sorts
They take all sorts of colors.
stuff.
And if
All
you take
sorts of
Advil
stuff.
too,
And if you take Advil too,
your
your relationship
you
can
can
be
real.
You can turn it around quick, just like that.
quick,
I
just
took
like
Advil
that.
too. I got really horny really fast.
Star Wars.
Really fast.
Star
I thought I was
Wars.
born. Turns out I
Star
was
Wars is
not
coming
horny
soon.
enough.
There's a
Not
Star
horny
Wars
I
enough.
that
love
will be
Advil
soon.
too.
There's a Star
Iris.
Wars.
And Connie Baumbach.
Hello!
What are you doing over out there? There you
Come
go.
on over.
Don't be scared. It's
Come
fine.
here.
The big game is still
The
happening.
big game's happening. I am in a blimp with a man experiencing manic depression, it seems like. And if you're just
And
joining
also
us,
me. What are you talking about?
and also if you're just joining us, we've been watching a lot of fun commercials.
Oh.
We've been watching a lot of fun moments from the game. We can't show them all, so we're just kind of picking clips and giving you some of the big moments you have to see.
All
So,
from this blimp.
which one do we want to see?
You got the big fight. Scary.
That one's bad. It's big.
Scary.
I've seen some fights. I've never seen a fight quite this big. I can't believe that happened. There's also the big oops, and the big oops was embarrassing.
Yeah, we can't forgive
The
that.
big oops is going to be on the not top 10, if you know what I mean. Sports Center used to do a top 10, and every now and then they do a not top 10.
Might get
where it's
mosaicked
embarrassing
out.
plays.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was that big of an oops that we might have to censor it a little bit.
And
for
then,
the viewers at home.
of course, there was the big toss,
Oh.
and I couldn't
Huge.
believe there was a toss at all.
No.
Let alone the size of it. That was shocking for everybody.
It was masterful. Oh shit! Sorry. It was a
Shouldn't be
masterful.
smoking in a blimp. I mean, I feel like that can't be. I don't.
What's the basis?
I'm
for
not
that?
the fire marshal. I don't know that stuff.
Thank
but
you.
I feel like
End of sentence. And it's a big oops. Oh.
yes, big oops.
Oh, it's a good one. All right. Hopefully
right,
they
well,
don't censor it.
Let's
We'll
take
see
a look
what
at the big
happens.
oops. And this was embarrassing, and it seems like. It's,
Oh! Oh!
Ow!
Could we possibly see that one
I don't-
one more time?
We don't have to.
And then he just kind of yeah.
And that, when you're in the middle of a game, the biggest game of the year, and that happens,
Yeah. Just the insertion
Brutal.
heard around the world on that one. Real dark stuff.
yikes.
Again, sports is sacrifice.
And you think when you saw that truck flip earlier, you thought, must have been going well, but then that guy hit himself in the nuts with his own stick. So
Absolutely, yeah. So that
maybe
kind of
the game's not
sacrifice,
going as good as we thought for them.
but it's still big.
But it is big, and it is exciting.
It's going well for somebody out there. Must be, you know?
Yeah.
And again, I just want to continue a point that I had about sports. You sacrifice. You sacrifice something you do with love. And you clap for that. You sacrifice your pool. You sacrifice your son and just seeing him on any time but the weekend, you know? You sacrifice Sunday ice cream. You sacrifice church. You sacrifice going to the restaurant with more than one person because the restaurant doesn't allow solo diners because it's very expensive. And so you sacrifice also biking along Newport Beach. Sorry to dox us, but you sacrifice a lot of... What are you talking? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
Someone just suggested maybe I give you a hug.
All right, fine. Go ahead. Good.
You know I love you.
I know you love me. I know.
You were the
I
one
would-
who took me under your wing when I was
know.
first starting out in this. I was just some
'Cause you're a
jacked, beautiful athlete.
Huge dumb jock
and you turned me
athlete.
into a TV star too, and I
Yeah.
can't thank you enough for that.
It's okay. I wish you would join me on things like drinking tequila, but you know what?
It's like I feel like I do.
Oh wow!
Oh, and
Ignore me. Sorry. We just got word that we're going to be checking in with our woman on the street correspondent, Jill Brado.
and that's good because me and Connie have to kind of talk about some stuff right now. So maybe we can check in on Jill Brado, who's actually meeting with some of the athletes right now, if you can.
As well as some big stars
Big
down
stars,
on the.
some coaches, celebrities, everyone, all the people are out there. Rupert Murdoch was out there earlier today. We showed him on screen for a long time. It seems
Yeah.
like he's not a celebrity, but we did that.
No, he did a handstand. It was really weird. Now, anyone out there in particular, our producer Thin Crisp, did you notice anybody down there in particular that was interesting that we can get Jill to talk to? Because we have a bird's eye view, and we can kind of tell, like, Jill at 3 o'clock, we see Laura Dern from Noah Baumbach's Marriage Story or something like that.
Yeah.
Who once said hi to me.
Yeah, or we see Ben Stiller from Noah Baumbach's
Greenberg. A great movie. My favorite part is when he doesn't think a pool can overflow even though it's raining.
I love that. He was so angry.
Oh, he was just so pissed at the
mad.
world.
So
Yes.
mad. I
Because
like because I feel like that sometimes too. It's cool.
absolutely. Yes. We all have a Greenberg inside of us. Indeed. Thin Chris, did you see anybody in particular? LOL, yes. Adam Sandler, interesting. Norman Reedus, wow, 2 caliber
Oh, literally
actors.
Satan was down there? Oh, okay.
No kidding.
I hope that's okay.
I think he owns a team.
Oh, Barnito might have been down there. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well,
Big get.
I would hope Barnito
I
was
don't know
there.
if
That'd
he
be
can-
really cool. I don't know if he's...
Would he want to talk to us even?
Events like these.
Yeah, jeez. But yeah, Thin Crisp, you let us know because you're the one who is pushing us into this segment here. Post Malone, little
Post Malone.
peeper down there.
Maybe we can meet the people in Post Malone's brain who are operating him when he tries to buy Bud Lights.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe those are the people who will be there, because I think they have lives too.
Thin Crisp would like to speak to Adam Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler would be
Very
there?
interesting.
Okay.
Hot off of his Uncut Gems press story. Very, very, very exciting stuff here. Adam Sandler of Noah Baumbach's The Meyerowitz
Let's
Stories.
check in with Jill Brado.
Speaking to
To
Adam Sandler.
and maybe a few other people maybe
people-
looking around and seeing what's going on at the big game.
Succinct.
Are
Sorry,
you
one more time.
supposed to do that with?
Just Adam Sandler.
Live for ENSPN, it's me, Jill Brado, and I am here with celebrity Adam Sandler.
The Sandman, baby! Woo!
I truly can't believe this. How are you enjoying the game, Mr. Sandler?
I'm good. Woo! I'm Adam Sandler!
Oh my
Sandman!
goodness. You are just like we all thought you'd be.
You can do it.
I'm so sad! I'm so fucked up! You guys remember?
Yeah. It's great. And how are you feeling about Uncut Gems this coming Oscar season? How do you think it's gonna do? Not to jinx anything.
I feel like it got snubbed, and I feel like I said I wouldn't do another movie after Uncut Gems that wasn't a sequel to Click, where I start the movie really fucked up and sad, but then at the end, actually the Click makes it good. So
was Uncut Gems planned to be Click 2, or did
look,
it?
I watched Uncut Gems. I read the thing. I acted in it. I was at the premiere. I have no idea what the fuck that movie's about. I mean, I liked it. I liked the basketball. I liked Kevin Garnett. He was really nice. But you're telling me that the actor is also the same character in it?
Yes. I mean, well, not really. I mean, you're playing a part, and we're supposed to, believe it's you. But it's not Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
But it is Kevin Garnett. We agree on this.
Well, agree to disagree.
That wasn't That
Are
wasn't.
you all right?
No, I'm sad. I'm all fucked up from the movie. That's the movie.
Well, who were you voting for tonight?
Well, hey, if you know Adam, you know he's a huge donator to the Republican National Convention in New York City.
question.
Yes. What?
I have a question.
Hold on, someone fucking screams out. What the fuck did you just say?
And I love that true fact about you. Say all your famous lines from the movies.
Julia Fox, what are you doing right now? Sorry, you had a question.
I went to college for journalism.
Journalism.
I just had a question. Are you a subscriber to truthpit.jazz?
No, is that some sort of jazz website?
Never
you
mind.
love it, Adam.
No,
I love it, huh?
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah,
Alex Jones, but cooler.
Whoa!
Get into
The
it.
Sandman loves Jones, baby! He's a Sandy Hook truther. Just kidding, just my character in Uncut Gems was. He was a Sandy Hook truther. Come in on me.
But weren't
Keep
you
bringing it
saying-
on more on me. Keep bringing it in closer.
But weren't you saying earlier that you believe that the characters in the movies are you?
This is me. This is how I win. You said the characters are what?
Mr. Sandler, please face the camera.
Oh shit, there's a camera here?
Weren't you saying that you believed that characters in the movies, like you're the actual person?
No, so I'm the Sandman, but in the movie I was Howie, who's my brother. But Kevin Garnett was playing himself in the movie, and a lot of the jewelers were also real guys. So I'm sitting there going, do you mind if I take this for a second? I don't know how. Alright, so
Does anyone have a beer?
can you listen to this though? Because I really need to know. Is Kevin Garnett a real actor or is he not?
I guess you could consider him an actor because he was taking part of the movie.
Well, was he trained?
Were you?
Yes.
Well then.
Getting up every night at the Hollywood Improv from 1991 to 1993 before I got SNL. I was living with Judd Apatow in an apartment in West Hollywood. It was a simpler time and rent was a lot cheaper. And a young go-getter who had enough drive to do 5 mics a night could make something of himself. Back to you. Oh shit. Can you teach me how to do that?
Years and years of practice.
You can do it.
Whoa!
Well, Connie, Camden, that's about enough from me and Mr. Sandler down here. I'll go back to you in the blimp. I can see you flying overhead right now.
Go look at the DVD extras at Click where I take my top off! Woo!
Why do you have Greenberg with you?
I got the whole filmography in my bag, okay? You never know when it's gonna come in handy.
Does Noah like you? Do you two have a good relationship, or is this sort of one-sided?
Yeah, of course he likes me. Of course, he has to talk to me every time we're together at a party. You know? He's just kind of like...
Why do you say he has to? That's not how you should describe a relationship.
Because he'd get yelled at if he didn't talk to me. Okay?
And we're back. That was really interesting. We met Adam Sandler. Doesn't understand the concept of Kevin Garnett acting.
Yeah. Must have been a very tumultuous relationship
And I
on
can
set.
only imagine every day he would walk in and go, "What's happening?
What are you doing?"
Who
he
is
would
this?
say. Yeah,
is this
exactly.
real one?
Yeah. Is this the guy?
Or is this something else?
Yeah.
Anyway, we have to see another clip from the game because so much exciting stuff has been happening. So,
Well, some good things were happening. We got the big run.
to a
Remember
big
that?
run.
We got a clip from that.
That run was big.
Massive. But also, even bigger. Go ahead.
It was the battle.
Yes, the big battle happened.
Battles happen in sports all the time.
Yeah. Small ones,
little ones all the time, but then every now and then one pops out that's a big one. And tonight, in the midst of this game, we saw it.
Huge. But finally, we also have the big slam. And I know you're thinking about the Denny's Grand Slam, but it's actually not a food.
It's actually sports.
It's a sport moment. And you cannot eat it unless you adapt it into some sort of Denny's tie-in. You know how they do the foods that are related to the movies at the Denny's, like green milkshake for Shrek, or purple milkshake for the trolls, or the brown milkshake for the big guys. And it looks like the big battle's actually going to go on the
So,
screen.
let's take a look at what was going on when the big battle happened.
Great. And so we can just stick back here. And, oh, wow. Just a shocking...
A shocking moment when these two battle bots were, and three of them actually, and one of them's just sawing into the other.
The other one seems to not really be sure what he's doing there.
And
does he have anything? Oh, he's got little motors.
And they're all pissed, and you can see they're all super pissed.
And they're just fucking
And it seems like everyone in the room's pissed, and it's
Yeah.
just a miserable environment
Just
to
a
be in.
steamy room full of pissed individuals.
You can
And look at that buzzsaw. Oh,
Look at him
and
go, and when you're getting sawed like that, you know you're in a
done.
bad position.
It's done, yeah. This just looks like my divorce, honestly.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
a little similar. It's as violent,
doesn't feel relevant.
emotionally
Doesn't feel
violent.
relevant.
You know,
Seems like
I
a
was just
different
turned over, and then my wife took a
Seems like you're
buzzsaw to my
describing
back
something else.
and decided that
And you can see
full
how pissed
custody.
he is right there.
Angry. Folks, it's a
Wow.
dangerous game, but
It's
a big
dangerous game. One moment you're flipping your truck, the next moment you got a javelin into your thong, and a couple moments later you're getting sawed in half because you're a little car now. And
You gotta
sports, they'll keep you guessing.
Exactly. You gotta have the quick instinct of somebody like a Mark Duplass, who was in Greenberg. And you can kind of sense his improvisational skills in the movie. It's just screaming through the screen, almost.
There was one guy I really liked in this.
Was it Rhys Ifan?
I don't think so.
Okay. It was supposed to be Joaquin Phoenix, but he wanted to do I'm Still Here instead, where he became a rapper guy. And then some bad things happened on that movie set, I believe. What else is in that movie?
Who else was in this?
Who else is in Greenberg? Let's see. Chris Messina, Greta Gerwig,
Which one was
Jennifer Jason Leigh, who Noah Baumbach was married to. They wrote the movie together. He met Greta Gerwig on the set. They made Frances Ha and were like, fuck it, I like you better. And then they got together instead. Love. It's funny how it happens.
This Chris guy, who was he in the movie?
Chris Messina's his brother. He's his rich brother.
Yeah, that guy. He was great.
He's sick.
Yeah, really
He's
good.
so good.
I feel like I know that guy
Oh, totally.
in the world.
You're very much a Chris Messina type. Now that I think
Oh,
about it.
wow.
Yeah. Does that make you feel good?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I gotta watch the movie again.
It's really good. It's really good. Just
Check it out. Maybe you'll
saying.
check it out.
Good.
Maybe you and I can watch this sometime soon, huh?
Are you saying you want to watch Greenberg with me, your homie,
Yeah,
Connie Baumbach?
yeah. And we don't even have to. We don't have to drink necessarily. It could just be like you and I hang out and watch.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. It just feels like
Why'd you
that's like
preface
the
that?
activity we talk about a lot.
Folks, before we get back to the big game, which is still going, we're going to have to go.
To a quick word from our sponsors, and maybe some people
Who
in the
are
chat can remind
the
us.
sponsors?
Who are the
I keep
sponsors?
forgetting. Don't know why. It might be the air quality up here. The pressure is just a little too.
And you've got another drink from the Blimp Bar. It seems like.
Why is it there? Why is it there?
I didn't put it. It wasn't.
If there
my
was a
choice.
museum on this blimp, would you tell me to not look
Well, we got
at the
adult
big
diapers.
balloon
is
animal
one.
recreations by Jeff Koons?
I wouldn't.
Because I would, and it's on the blimp. There's a bar on the blimp. I drink it a beer.
Okay.
Who
so
else
we
is-
have adult diapers as one. Oh, O'Doul's is maybe one we could definitely stand to benefit from seeing an ad from.
You think they would get the Sandman?
Oh, and then Thick John Wick. Oh yeah, there's
Another
a new,
Thick John
there's
Wick
a new
trailer.
Thick John Wick movie coming out. So I think we are going to want to see a trailer for the new Thick John Wick. I'm
Very excited.
Really excited about Thick John.
The thrilling conclusion to the trilogy.
Wick. Yeah. I love Thick John Wick.
He's
so cool.
he's so excited. He's made a comeback. Thick Matrix, not happening yet, but Thick John Wick, my God. Just a wonderful, wonderful series.
And then Thick Bill and Thick Ted's Thick Adventure.
They're going to be so mad. They're not even going to fit in the phone booth.
I know. There's just two guys crammed into the phone booth.
Yeah, and then they try and go at the same time, and they squeeze, and they
Yeah,
both go,
they're just.
and then they go, whoa,
Yeah.
because they're so fat, thick. Pardon me. Great. So our sponsors are Thick John Wick. What was the other one?
Adult diapers.
Adult diapers. Yes.
Oh, and O'Doul's. It's interesting you forgot that one. O'Doul's will be the last sponsor.
Why is that interesting?
So again, we have Thick John Wick, O'Doul's.
O'Doul's. I knew that.
What was number 3?
Adult diapers.
Adult diapers. Got it.
Thank you to our sponsors. We're going to go talk to them in just a moment here. Let me see. In just a moment, folks.
What? Why are you getting sad looking at it?
It's just, I'm remembering the James Murphy score. The guy from LCD Sound System made the music for Greenberg, and it was really hitting me hard. I don't know
who that is.
You don't know.
There's nothing funny about. Look, I've heard it all before. Is what I'm trying to say. Just to start off with, so you can cut the Snyder marks and the back talk. Okay, I'm going to the store. I'm stocking up. I'm restocking. Okay, I'm putting them on the shelves for you. So I actually don't think that it's so funny to make fun of a product that someone spent a lot of time on, and just say this for whatever reason. Oh, this part of human anatomy is so funny to me. I actually think it's funny the way that there's actually a whole room for this in someone's house. A waste of footage, if you ask me. Everyone can wear my product. That's what I was thinking when I made it, like the segue. They're gonna have to redesign cities, was a quote. And I think they should say that about my product, the adult diaper. What? That's not funny to do stuff like that. It's all this, the way that the silhouette looks. It's not. There's nothing. It's not. I'm saying that there's not a. It's not a funny aspect to joke about, because actually it's all just it's whatever you decide it is. So like a silhouette can have whatever in it. It doesn't matter. You have to point out that something's bunched up, or you can tell what's going on underneath. It's not a big joking point. Think about it. It's someone who uses them. And it's when I was a kid, I got chicken pox. I didn't know yet how to use the bathroom, so I had to wear the one then. And there's no reason I couldn't get chicken pox again. It's the other kind that goes in your spinal cord, and it gives you a searing pain. And I may need to use adult diapers again. They were just called diapers then. Cloth, paper. I'm tired of the debate. Just let me do my thing. I'll give you both. Just stop making fun of me. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to the reunion this year. I remember all the chums I used to play baseball with back in high school. I had to see them on the diamond, sneak out afterwards. Mr. Smith always saying, oh, you're at your age, be adults. We like to have fun, hang out. I think I'm having the time of my life. Go back, see some of my friends from the old days. Spit a little tobacco on the field. Hey, what are you doing these days? And then I gotta make a split-second decision. Well, I guess I'm gonna make a joke. Makes me get hit in the head with a baseball. Or I can lie. Lie about my life's work that I'm actually really proud of. So if you were put in a position like that, what would you do? And think about that the next time you push me down on the street. Or try to push me in front of a bus so it hits me.
Hi, I'm here to give a personal testimony. I'm just tired of fucking going to ladies' nights and like everyone just making it a big deal. It's like, you know, oh, I'm out with the girls, oh, I'm at the bar. Guess what? I have to go to the bathroom and none of you can come with me. You know why? Because I'm wearing an adult diaper.
Adult diaper.
How else am I supposed to drink wine for 6 consecutive hours and talk about someone's cat? You
What?
know? It's just, it's the silhouette, you can't see anything, and it's fine. You know what? It lets me be present. And so what if I had a baby and I no longer have control over my own bladder? You know what? This product helps me, so stop making fun of me.
I guess you should stop having babies is what you want.
Is that what you want?
You want the world from children of men.
Is that what you want? No, I don't think so.
Stop doing the thing.
Stop it!
It's
Stop
not
it!
funny.
It's not funny.
I'm Camden Watershed, and I use adult diapers.
Thank you.
I had a diving incident that made me think I'm always in a pool, so I can't pee because I don't want to pee in a pool and get it all messy with my urine. Because of that, I need to constantly be wearing diapers so that when I start peeing, I go, well, at least this is sopping it all up and I won't get it in all the pool.
Stars, they're just like us. You know?
You think I'm a joke? You think I'm a joke?
Is this funny to you?
You think this is a joke?
No.
This
No.
is what people need.
This is
You
serious.
think this is funny?
It's not.
It's a joke to you?
Huh?
If it is, you have a sick sense of humor.
It's funny to you?
No.
When I was a
Am
kid,
I a
I
joke
looked
to
out at the
you?
ocean and I thought, I wish I had something that could sop all that up.
Am I? Is this silly?
Female incontinence is a thing, okay?
Some kind of punchline here?
My hair always feels wet in my head every time I touch it.
It's me, Big Strong Whip. And I'm pissed. Just to catch you up. I'm out of retirement because someone ate my dog. My hot dog, that is. And I'm hungry for revenge. Now I'm on a killing spree through multiple metropolitan cities, finding people who you think, that looks like a normal guy, but he's actually an assassin. And he has a bunch of pirate coins and is willing to kill me for more pirate coins. But the one thing stands in my way is my insatiable hunger. Because I'm thick John Wick. And I'll kill anybody who comes out between me and my rightful pirate coins. And more food.
Oh, sick John Wick! It
Whoa.
is I, Dr. Bitch, back from the dead!
Well. If it isn't Dr. Bitch.
You thought you could escape me, but not this time. I have this mall food court on lockdown.
No! How am I gonna get my wet souls?
Sabato is mine, and guess what else is mine?
What?
Hot dog on a stick.
No!
A Rubio's Baja fish grill. A macaroni grill. A McDonald's, and also one of those rice bowl places. You know where you can customize it and it
Like a
puts
Genghis
different-
Khan?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, why don't I just do it right now, huh? Why don't I just end it right now?
Yes, that would be great, and then my job is done.
No, she wants me to kill myself. Well, Dr. Bitch, oh, I have marshmallow mouth. It's time for.
You will always be hungry under this mall. This Simon Mall is mine.
Well, it's time for me to put this bitch down.
No, Big John Wick!
That food court's gonna be open forever as long as I'm alive. Thick John Wick.
Well done, Thick John Wick.
Oh, fuck.
You've passed the first test. Can you pass the second? And I'll give you a surprise. It's not actually the gun. That's the test.
You got me there. I thought it was the gun. Oh, no.
That's right, Thick John Wick.
You telling me that if I don't down this whole bag of King Hawaiian rolls, that you're gonna kill me and some other person that I like?
No, I'm telling you if you do, then I'm going to kill you and somebody else you like.
Oh no, he knows I'm gonna down this whole thing and just hork it the fuck down. Listen here, pal. You can't stop me from my destiny, okay? So why don't you go back to where you came from, which is hell, and just go fuck yourself.
Shit, fuck, shit, fuck.
And I will eat the Hawaiian rolls, thank you. There's a hot dog place that uses these as the buns. It's totally fucked up.
Hey!
Oh god, who are you?
I'm the mechanic.
Oh no!
I'm one of the most dangerous villains this side of the city.
Exactly. You think he's like a normal mechanic because he's called the mechanic, but he's actually very creepy and intense and scary.
I trained in jiu-jitsu for 10 years, and I also touch cars with my hands and parts of
Go on, it's fine. And then
my hands and parts on my weapons.
Then he fixes the car by just touching it. You're really hey, stop that. Hey,
I made that gun stop working.
fuck! God, you really fucked me here. All right, well I guess I just have to fight you. Do you have any food on you by chance?
No way, I don't eat anything but oil.
Oh, I can't eat that.
Oil and nuts, and not what you're thinking, the parts of the car.
Ew, like log nuts. Well, I guess I just have to kick your ass. I'm sorry.
Ow! Jeez, oh whiz, jeez.
Oi, Thick John Wick!
Oh,
I'm
God.
the Irishman who ain't got no hand! Cause when you were a kid in a bunch of eating contests, you chopped the fucker off!
It's true.
Thinking it was a big turkey leg!
I couldn't help it. I was just blinded by hunger.
And now you're an adult who's way good at fighting, too!
It's true. You know this about me. But what you don't know is that I'm still fucking hungry.
No! The rest of my body!
I'm a cannibal too. We might cut that out of the movie, unless you think it works. Go ahead and vote in the poll. Who's
Big
next?
John Wick, it's me, Boz Lerman.
Oh God, the director of.
I'm here to take my crafty back.
Wait a second.
You're gonna ruin my next artistically designed movie. Maybe there's Art Deco, but the crafty is mine.
I'm sorry that I got the Get Down canceled because I ate all your food. Okay.
It's your fault I didn't win an Oscar.
It's true. The Great Gatsby was denied an Oscar because I ate all their food. Well, guess what? Me and Chad Stileski just gotta keep making our movies because they're huge hits, and I'm bouncing back from 47 Ronin, okay? You can't stop us. We're mega hits. You're getting lightheaded.
Cinematography!
Ugh. I should probably eat something soon.
Thick John Wick, it is I, your business partner, Jacob Marley.
Oh my God, Jacob! I haven't seen you in ages. I thought you were dead.
I am dead, John
Oh.
Wick, thick version.
Thank you.
You're going to have to face the ghosts of 3 Christmases tonight.
Oh no! That's one. There's 2 more after you. Do they have any food on them?
They have a Christmas feast, each of them.
Oh God! Looks like we're gonna have to kick some ass and eat all that food from these old Christmas ghost bitches. Well, what do you got for me? Are you past, present, or future?
Well, I'm sort of from your personal past to introduce you to the setup of the story.
Oh right. And what was our history again?
We were business partners.
Of course, yes. On this app that we were both developing.
These are made of food.
Oh my God. Jacob, you stay back. You know what I'm capable of, man.
1 sausage for each of your sins.
I got it.
Yum yum, and it's ghost food, and it makes you hungrier. Ow! It's tight on my wrist, I
I
thought.
didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Jacob, I'm so sorry that you're dead, and if I had anything to do with it.
That's alright.
Are you out for revenge against me?
More of a teaching sort of a thing, I guess.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm used to killing people, so can I kill you?
I think so. Let's check it out. I'm curious what happens myself.
Let's give it a whirl.
Ow! Jesus Christ.
I know it hurts. I'm sorry. I killed a ghost.
Hi, I'm the next ghost! Ow!
Wait.
Ow, you're fast!
I'm sorry. I killed before I thought. I gotta get better at that. Oh, as well as portion control. This sucks.
I'm the next ghost, and I lost my neck in the big accident you did when you graduated from murder school.
Big accident outside of murder school. Oh yeah.
Remember, I was just one of the random civilians that they set up for target practice.
That's
but
right.
It turned out my dad's a senator, so I got to go to hell.
Fuck. Well, I guess I have to give you some sort of retribution.
Yes.
What do you want from me?
I want all those beautiful pirate coins you keep eating.
Oh, how'd you know they're chocolate on the inside?
It's something you learn from Satan when you go to hell.
Well, tell Satan I'm gonna eat his ass. Is that good?
Yes,
tell
he
Satan.
would love that. Satan loves that.
Well, then tell him I'm on my way and I'm putting a bib on my neck.
Oh no! My neck!
Wait, 1, 2. Are you a third? Are you the fourth
I'm
ghost?
the final ghost.
Fuck! What do you want from me?
I basically represent the heart disease.
No, no!
Yeah, if you don't stop eating so crazily, you're gonna get heart disease and die.
But it's the only way for me to cure my seasonal depression. Binge eating. What am I gonna do, Doc?
The only way to beat heart disease is to kill me, the heart disease
Is
ghost.
it really that easy?
It's really that easy.
Chad, we should rewrite that. Or get Lana Wachowski on the line. She can figure something out. Anyway. Oh, you're really hard to kill. Okay. Yeah, and then open wide. The only thing he's eating is lead. 'Cause of the bullet.
Wow.
Yum!
Wow.
Delicious!
This is so good.
Yum!
I have to have another one.
Another round, Barkeep!
I want another round.
One more!
Wait a minute, nothing's happening.
Round and round we go!
Let's have another one, but let's stay normal.
One more!
I don't want to act weird, I want to act normal.
I just like the taste!
I want to drink so much.
I
Just
should
wanna
tell
take-
you all something. Those beers you're drinking are O'Doul's. There's no alcohol in them.
What?
Oh!
Huh?
What?
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 What'd you say?
No! Oh!
There's
What?
what?
No, you go.
There's
What?
No, you go.
Okay.
No, you go.
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
you go.
what?
It's your turn!
I would say I was drunk, but I'm not. I'm not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
regular. I'm actually
We're
regular.
normal.
I'm regular.
We're the normal
I'm regular.
ones.
I'm normal. You're not.
We're the normal ones!
I'm normal.
There's no alcohol.
What?
No alcohol.
What? Just how I like it!
And it doesn't even splash on my face.
No! It doesn't even make me call my ex-girlfriend!
It doesn't even make me wet when I splash on my face.
It doesn't even make me embarrassed
No,
myself
it
in the public
happens.
restroom!
I'm the PR rep. Actually, there is a little bit of alcohol in O'Doul's.
What?
Yeah.
What?
There's
What?
A, there's a little.
What'd
You
you
telling
say?
me I've been drunk this whole time?
What'd you say?
There's a
I'm
little
wasted?
bit.
I'm drunk this whole time?
I did not know
Now I'm
that!
acting this
I
way?
don't know if it's wrong, but
You go!
You go.
Okay.
There you go.
You go!
You go.
there's a little bit of alcohol in O'Doul's.
What?
I'm just telling you, a little bit of alcohol in O'Doul's. You might be drunk, depends on how much you drink.
Is this why?
Is this why I'm not acting normal?
Is this why I'm not acting normal?
Is this why I'm being the worst version of myself?
Is this why you and I are just terrible people who our family resents?
Hey, this is another marquee person from O'Doul's.
What?
What?
Huh?
Hey, what?
What'd you say?
What? Hey,
it's like 0.2%, so it wouldn't really affect you at all, even if there was like. So you're not really drunk. It's just like 0.2%.
Again, depends how much you're drinking.
All right, first person from O'Doul's again. I just feel like we do have to clarify now, because if you are somebody who says is an alcoholic, for example, and wants to have no alcohol in their system at any point in their life, you would want a different beverage. But if you're just like not trying to get buzzed and you like sort of the flavor, check out that beer you're drinking, which is actually not alcoholic, except for a little bit.
So I think I've had a problem for a long time, and I think that.
I know you have.
And this is the time that I've become aware of it. They told me you should do the ad, man. You're gonna learn a lot, and you're gonna grow from this. And I don't think I've learned shit.
I was told that Cheetos and Crafty.
Hi, Ford PR representative.
What?
Apparently it's 4% alcohol, actually.
What?
Hi, fifth PR rep.
I'm feeling every percent.
It's 0.4.
I'm feeling every single percent.
Hi, sorry, just jumping in on the call here. We actually just changed it to 4% alcohol.
What?
So it's
4%?
It's pretty much a light beer
Sorry, I
now.
can't hear you. I'm listening to music.
you heard me right. It's 4%.
That's probably us who's under suspicion, because we just changed it.
That's our bad.
Pretty much a light beer now, yeah.
I'm listening to New York I Love You by LCD Sound System.
And I'm just hearing the muffled sound of it.
So some people say that this was his like redemption movie.
Francis Ha?
Yeah, because it's like the lightness that he never really had. He's such a cynic.
I haven't
you know?
seen that one.
It's really nice.
Yeah?
It's a tribute to La French. It's black and white. It's the newest wave of French films. Yes.
Okay.
You have a Blu-ray player, Camden?
I don't. I have my PlayStation 3 that plays DVDs.
Same thing. You know what? Here you go.
Oh my god.
Hope you enjoy it. It's really.
Is the guy I like from Greenberg in it?
Ben Stiller? Oh, Chris Messina.
Yeah.
No.
I like Ben Stiller, but
He's good. He's good. But no, he's not in that movie. No.
All right.
Is he in either of these?
I'll check it out anyway.
No.
I'll watch it
But
anyway.
so you don't know what LCD sounds.
And welcome back.
Hi.
If you're just joining us, we're going to check in on some of the crazy stuff that's been going on at this big game. There was a big shot. There was a big fight. There was a big run. All of those things. And they were huge. I mean, these things were huge.
Godzilla-esque, ladies and gentlemen. What happened to me?
Am I frozen?
What's going on to me? Folks out there, are we, you see me?
Ah,
Is this weed?
is this better?
Is this weed? Zoom in.
Zoom.
Doctor,
Hello.
zoom in. Uh-oh.
Nope, we're frozen.
Well, I thought I would end.
I'm frozen.
And I'm Connie Baumbach. Oh,
Is that back?
I think we're in. Thank God.
Welcome back.
Whew. God, we were scared
We
there
were
for a
briefly
second.
frozen,
Yeah.
and we were stuck in our blimp.
Really thought I was gonna be like killed by like a doppelganger of me or something.
You're just joining us. I'm Camden Watershed. This is Connie Baumbach. We are in a blimp right above the big game, watching all the cool stuff happen, checking in on some of the events. We'll go out to commercials every now and then. It's the big game, so you know there's a lot of big, cool commercials.
That's why you're here.
And
what's
we're
wrong with
also
us?
just getting word that someone is
under suspicion. Hey,
So, did we do it then?
I thought so. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So keep your eyes peeled
Keep
for
your
anybody.
eyes peeled because somebody's under suspicion. That does not bode well for the big game because you'd hope no one's under suspicion while having a fun time at the game.
Doesn't bode well for us in this blimp as well. There's about 15 people on board.
That's
and
true. There's a lot at the bar.
There's a bar, yes, which has a grill, which is dangerous in its own right because of gasoline.
Yeah.
Now,
You smoking and the gasoline, it
saw
all
that,
feels
so I
like a
didn't
bad
know.
idea.
well, it looks like we're gonna see a clip from the big fight.
Oh, the big
Today's
fight was
big
crazy.
game.
So let's check out the big fight because this blew my mind when it happened.
Let's just go ahead and look back, and I just can't even imagine that it happened, but it
Couldn't
did.
believe this. And wow, this is the Edmonton Oilers playing Calgary Flames. As you can see, David Rittich wants none of that, and he's pissed. He's going over now. Cassian on the Oilers is always giving people a hard time, so I'm sure this was something that was developing over a lot. And then you have Giordano, he's the captain of the Flames. He has to step in, it's sort of obligatory. Now, over on the other end, that's probably Cam Talbot. He's pissed. He's ready to go. He's ready to beat the shit out of all these people, because goalies sometimes like to fight each other. These guys, meanwhile, they're just going at it. This is going to sort of happen all the time. Calgary and Edmonton are huge rivals, because it's the Battle of Alberta. And in this case, the goalies did fight. And it's rare to see, Talbot is actually on the Flames, not the Oilers this time, so this must be a year later.
And he's absolutely pummeling the shit out of that guy in the red.
And that's Mike Smith. This might have been this year that this happened. Wow.
It's also...
Did this happen this year? There was a goalie fight?
It's part of the big game. And it's also Hockey Day. Uh-oh! Well.
This year? I thought they stopped doing those.
I saw it on Twitter earlier today. So it looks like Super Pizza, our producer, has just decided to send us back to the field of the game that's happening to talk to some celebs with Jill Brado. Now, Super Pizza, who would you like to see or talk to with Jill?
Dave Foley? From Kids in the Hall?
Like the kind of popular one? What else is he in? He's in Postal, not good. He's in Just Shoot Me?
Yeah, he's in something.
News Radio.
News Radio.
That's
he's in a
what
couple
it is.
episodes of It's Always Sunny.
That's right. He plays
He's in Scrubs, I think, sometimes too.
Maybe.
I want to say he was in a few episodes of Scrubs.
Siri, what is Dave Foley in?
Here's what I found.
Sick. He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. Well, Kids in the Hall. They're all
Isn't that
Canadian.
fun? Brain Candy, this culty movie that people think kind of failed actually, but some people like it. We're gonna go and talk to Dave Foley down on the field. Wow,
that's crazy. Dave Foley is
pretty
here.
exciting.
I wouldn't even consider him somebody we'd be aware of necessarily, but it's cool that we are.
God,
what's he been in?
He was in Grind.
I don't know that.
You know Grind? The skateboarding movie? Bam Margera's in Grind. He's hilarious.
Oh, he was an Employee of the Month, that great Dane Cook movie.
Oh, Dax Shepard, the guy from Napoleon Dynamite, Harlan Williams.
I remember him in that, yeah.
Quite good.
He was good.
That movie took place in Costco.
Good guy.
Hi, for PNSPN, I'm Jill Brado, and I am surrounded by guns, as per usual. I thought I was going to be speaking with Dave Foley. Do any of you know where I can find him?
We're all Dave Foley.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We're all Dave Foley.
You're all actor and comedian Dave Foley?
We were in
Scrubs fame.
And A Bug's Life.
And grind.
And Kids in the Hall! Sir, yes, sir!
Yes, Kids in the Hall, yeah!
One day I woke up and I had the stigmata. And I didn't know why, and my heart was missing out of my beating chest, but for some reason I'm still alive with one name emblazoned in my head. Say it with me, fellas. Dave Foley! Ah!
He's the one. He's special because he has the stigmata. We don't have that.
Why don't you have the stigmata?
He's got bleach blonde hair.
So is it like a God situation where it's like the Father and then the Son and the Holy Ghost?
We think so. It's still happening in real time. We have different miracles occurring to us. I
Like
sometimes
what?
just I bleed out of my eyes like blood tears,
Okay,
like Lachief from Casino Royale.
of course. And you? What's your miracle? Who are you shooting? Stop it.
He was shooting at God, sort of his enemy.
God's over.
God's his enemy.
Right. He is God. Also bless you.
Excuse me!
Bless you.
God's one of the baddest
Oh my God.
bastards there is.
Thank you.
See, a gun
So-
can do more than just kill people. It can also cure the common cold.
It was cool to work on A Bug's Life because it was right on the heels of Toy Story, and it was such a breakout film for Pixar and the motion picture industry in general, and we didn't really know what was coming next.
In many ways, you could say the late 90s were sort of a renaissance in 3D animation. Now, of course, the market would be saturated by such shows as Jimmy Neutron and all the other
SpongeBob,
amazing productions
and
that
SpongeBob.
Stupid Monkey. Haha, wait, what?
Dave Foley's, what do you think of the big game, dare I ask?
We're more comedy guys.
I don't like to get political, but if I may, what I think about the big game is it is a corporate shill that tries to keep real artists from doing the work that they're supposed to do. And that's why I told these two men, my fellow Dave Foley
Dave
brethren, that if I ever did something that went against his legacy, they should shoot me where I stand, taking the rest of the organs that Mr. Foley could not.
And I'm getting word from my producers. They want to know what Canada's like.
Oh, it's like you'd expect. Most cars have kilometers as well as miles on the speedometer, so you just pay attention to that
And
instead.
what's interesting is that in one of the provinces, Quebec, they don't even speak English as much as French.
And in Toronto, it's actually more of an up-and-coming city. A lot of people have compared it to the Austin of the North.
Please
The
don't,
Great Northwest.
Don't put
Great Northwest.
don't point at my cameraman. Nope.
Ma'am, have you ever held a gun before?
Do you want
No,
to?
but a lot of them get pointed at me.
Would you like to?
I don't.
This is a famous assault rifle. It was used during the Gulf of Tonkin.
And this is the Needler
I'm very
from Halo.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Mine, I think, is the heaviest one, but I don't
That's a
really know.
paintball gun. David Foley.
Foley.
Yeah, but if
Dave Foley, all at once, what's your favorite memory from your acting or comedy career?
That'd be easy.
All at once. 3, 2, 1.
The
Craft
murder
services.
of Dave Foley.
What?
The murder of Dave Foley.
Hey, ma'am, I'm Kevin McDonald from the Kids in the Hall.
Hi.
Kevin.
They're not letting me near the camera. They all killed Dave Foley.
Kevin.
I'm just telling
Stop
you
it.
the truth.
Stop
I'm
it.
sorry.
If you can't prove it with a bullet, you can't prove it at all.
Show us the papers, Kevin.
Oh, I lost
The
them.
death papers.
Give me a second. I'm
I'm getting-
sorry. I'll find them.
I'm getting another question from my producers. Why did Dave Foley's heart appear in my washing machine?
Well, so there's this whole thing with Tide Pods that happened. It was a difficult thing where there's this guy, and he thought that he was making them to be better appealing,
But
it
then
made
kids
them
started
eat them
taking
more.
them.
Can we think for a second what if Tide Pods had happened
Oh my
when
God.
Kids in the Hall
What is-
was on? Is this my heart's missing? I lost it when I got
my
down on
God.
my knees and I prayed to God and I said, please God, take my heart and give it to Mr. Foley so that he can make incredible comedy that maybe didn't age as well into the 2000s and later.
Stop it!
But I hear Amazon.
Why won't the gun go through?
We don't know where the part is.
Why won't the
It's
gun
probably
go
related to
through?
Whatever's going on in the washing machine, I think.
Can I ask you?
Don't eat Tide
Hey,
Pods.
can the interviewer ask a question? Can the
Interviewee.
Interviewee.
Dave.
What's your
interviewee?
What's your favorite Kids in the Hall sketch?
Easy, gazebo.
It's so classic. Mine's the days I know.
Huh?
The days I know. It's the song.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
My favorite's the one where I can't remember Citizen Kane.
Okay, well, thank you so much
This
for
is the
joining me.
plasma pistol from Halo 2.
Thank you for joining me, Dave
I have the
Foley.
plasma pistol. They got really big.
Hey,
They made the
130
plasma pistol as
impact.
big as it could.
Thanks for joining me, Dave Foley's. I'm gonna live for ENSPN. This is Jill Brady.
And live from New York.
Man, just like he was on the show. Just really
Sweet
a
man.
charmer. The Michael Ian Black of his group, honestly.
Yes. I haven't heard anything about in a couple years. So
I bet he's doing fine
I
and
think
just
he's great.
laying low, not doing anything or saying anything, and just really living off a legacy of Stella and the state. Also, Run Fat Boy Run, which he wrote.
That would be a smart thing to do. If I was Michael Ian Black, that's what I would do.
Talk to nobody from the McCain family. Well, we're gonna go ahead and watch a replay from the big game. We got the jump, we got the run, and we got the slam.
The slam. Now, the big slam was pretty shockingly
Scary.
big as far as slams go.
Really think that it was only legal in Europe, but you know, new rules are introduced to the big game every round.
Excuse me, did you fellas feel the blimp freeze a few minutes ago?
Yeah, it did feel like the blimp stopped. We all stopped moving.
And I was
for
like
it.
frozen in time, but I was still speaking out
And I
loud
could
somehow.
talk.
We experienced the same thing over in the drink facility.
Oh yeah, at
the bar, yeah.
What do you think that was?
Any
Because-
theories?
Oh, I don't know. We were sort of suspecting that you two fellers had something to do with it.
I am a former Olympic athlete turned talk show host, but if I had to guess, I would say ghosts. I would say there was some sort of spiritual event that happened that stopped all of time and space in our little vessel, and maybe ghosts were playing tricks on us.
Got it. Well, thank you fellas very
No
much.
problem.
You got it. I was gonna say movie magic, but he sounded like Kermit.
Maybe ghosts paused us and they were like
They paused the show.
getting behind us and being like
Doing like whoa. It won't.
You'll never escape the blimp.
That was weird. Anyway, we have
Why
one
did you
more
say
clip
that?
to show.
Why did you say that?
What?
Why did you say that?
Did you not hear the?
You just said we're not gonna escape the blimp. Why did you just say that?
No, I didn't say that. I thought just like it sounded like the blimp said it.
You didn't say that?
No, but we got a lot of clips to look at. Oh, it's a tie between the big slam and the big jump. So
Guess we'll just have to show both of them.
Guess we'll just have to show both of them.
This
Let's
is
go
your
ahead and
life
see
now.
at least one of them right now. Yes. Oh, wonderful.
This must be the big jump.
Yes. Oh, there's two of them.
These two are ready to go.
Hair like Bart, ready to dive in.
Hair like Bart, ready to dive.
And
beautiful.
Graceful.
Beautiful.
Drip. They're no Filipino diving team, but you know what?
But they are from Singapore.
Who
and that's-
cares?
B's hole gets way
And of
up
course, the
over
big
George
jump!
Burns' hole.
Bam!
Full 90-degree boom shot.
That's just the floor. You can't.
By the time the trampolines are introduced to the big game, you think these guys must be tired as hell. But no, they get that second wind. And it courses through them like a tornado through Kansas. And they get the power of God to slam the ball and jump on the trampoline. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting. So, you okay?
Someone just has a really interesting theory here. Did you know that Madeline McCann was probably abducted by John and Tony Podesta?
Her parents met with Clement Freud afterwards.
Wonder if there's any relation to Sigmund Freud, and also I don't want to look into that any further. So we have one more commercial break to get to.
Interesting.
And what a night it's been, what a game it's been.
Can't believe it.
And the game's almost done, and so many events have been happening.
Legendary.
Huge, all of them.
And before, let's go ahead and see who our sponsors are for
So
these.
maybe the chat can tell us a little bit about who our final set of sponsors are as we go to this last commercial break.
Yeah, get a couple more commercials in. They're a huge game, indeed. Thank you, Jimmy Jam 8. Jill Brado's E-Girl Bathwater.
Yeah, Jill Brado's E-Girl Bathwater
I
is
shouldn't have said
one.
it out loud, but you know.
Jill
it's,
Brado's E-Girl Bathwater is one. Soap is another, which is nice. And then counseling for people that are having trouble getting over their recent divorce. Wow, great. Perfect. I'm so happy that product is on the market.
Do we have a number for that?
We're going to watch a great commercial for it.
I would like a number for that.
Promise you that. So just a reminder, our sponsors today are Jill Brado's E-Girl Bathwater, soap, and counseling for people who are having trouble getting over their recent divorce.
Well, that seems like
And then when we come back, we'll see the conclusion of the game. But first, we do have to take this quick word from our sponsors, and also there's maybe some kind of ghost, so that's something to sort of keep a tab on.
If there is a ghost, how are we going to tackle this? We have to
never get out.
Expertise, but I would say we need some sort of.
Did you not hear that?
I'm kind of just trying to power through it. I think we need some kind of like.
Ghost love sports.
Exorcist. We need some kind of something to like cleanse the blimp. Maybe we need some like a burning of sage or something.
Give anything. My cigarette.
Seance maybe to get the ghost out of the blimp, so we can just focus on sports and not the ghost.
Spirit, what do you want from us?
We're just doing our show.
We're just modest broadcasters.
I was a diver once.
You're technically on my turf.
Oh, Because ghosts live in the cloud.
And so, are you a blimp?
No,
are you
but
a blimp or a ghost in the
Simple
blimp?
yes or
I'm
no
a
question.
ghost in the blimp.
Oh,
Ghost in
okay.
the blimp.
Well, that sucks. Why don't we go to word from our sponsors, and then maybe we'll be figured out.
We're gonna talk this ghost down, folks.
know what's
Don't
going
you
on.
worry just yet.
But there's a ghost in the blimp.
Ghost riding the blimp.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Hi. It's me, Jill Brado. ENN News and ENSPN's favorite woman on the street, and I need to go back to school so that I can learn a new trade so I can have a job where people don't point guns in my face all day or throw things at me on the street or fight with the hot dog vendor. So I'm here to sell my bathwater.
Yeah.
This is it. I've collected it into a vessel. This isn't all of it. I am a
$500.
Oh, this isn't a
$500. 1,000. 1,000 smackaroo.
1,002.
You guys are all under suspicion.
Oh, come on!
I wasn't aware this was an open set. I thought I could do this in privacy.
2,000.
3,000, but I have to pour it on myself.
I'm at the old farm.
Is that the milk carton guy who's been stalking me?
Nope, it's unrelated. I'm a different milk guy.
I'm at my farm. It's a family farm.
Well, I guess a farm could, if we're doing this, a farm could make me a lot of money to go back to school to learn a new trade.
Land's not good, unfortunately. Dry as bone.
You don't want that farm, Jill Brado. That land doesn't grow nothing but weeds.
You don't say anything about my farm.
Okay,
you tried to sell me that farm to me last year. I bought it. Don't say anything bad about my farm.
Water.
I bought 3 farms from that fella, and they're all bunk.
Wow.
Hey now. Just because I got a monopoly farm, something end up bunk. That's the way it works. Go get out of my way.
Hey!
Sorry. Well, I mean,
Killed that guy.
I mean, everyone's under suspicion. It sounds like so.
For murder.
For murder.
Complete sense.
Yeah. So okay. Well, I'm trying to go back to school, so I'm gonna need a couple $100,000.
My submarine.
Your submarine.
I'll give you my big submarine.
What's the name of it?
I don't know if I'm ready.
It's called.
Submarine. He looks. I'm looking at the side. He never looked at the side and tell you what it is. He doesn't know crap. He doesn't know.
I got a long car. How about that?
What's the license plate say? Is it a vanity plate?
It's Maryland.
It just says Maryland.
Fuck that guy. I got a wide car, ma'am.
A wide car?
Oh yeah, barely fits through a tunnel.
Well, I mean, what's like the Kelly Blue Book value for that?
Jeez. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
This guy doesn't have a wide car at all. No, it's not a wide car. It's as thin as a pencil.
Hey!
Hello, I'm Mike Bloomberg.
Oh, hi.
In the whole city of New York.
Wow, I guess I could go to NYU for free if the city was mine.
That's right. And you can even go to Tish, one of the finest ethnic cemeteries in the world.
Well, I have always loved the theater.
I'm Spike Lee. I'm an adjunct professor at Tisch Film Academy.
Spike, what are you doing?
Oh, boy, hell, man, it's good to see you. You know, it's kind of like the city's your campus.
Okay.
So please consider that.
It's beautiful, and if you got a trust fund, it's a lot easier to get around.
So
And
wonderful.
I'm Woody Allen.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh,
Moving on.
I'm Woody Allen.
Oh, no, thank you.
no!
Hey man, I'm looking for a wash.
I'll tell you what, man, I barely made it to work on time.
Why is that? Why is that?
I was looking for a wash too.
Really?
Yeah, I usually don't get up in time to take a shower. I do once every like 3 days or so. And today I decided to take one sort of off schedule, so I was feeling dirty, and then I almost did make it to work on time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, what happened to me is that my water was out today. They're doing a lot of work on my apartment complex. I think maybe there's been some bugs or rats or vermin in the pipes. Because I can hear them screaming.
Can you guys turn to the camera a little more?
Just cheat to camera.
Is that...
Did you hear that?
What?
Did you?
Yeah,
hear
no, I heard it. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, there's a bunch of rats in my pipes, and I can hear them and they sound like that.
So
I couldn't get a wash because they had to, do the whole thing. So I'm looking for a wash.
Guys, you gotta turn the camera.
Excuse
we
me?
already asked.
We can barely see you.
This is a commercial. I love that you guys are bonding, but we do have a script you're supposed to be reading.
I was
Look at the script. The script's up. You just have to look at this. There's teleprompters.
I don't understand.
You see the words? You see the words that are coming up.
I was
Just say 'em.
I was almost on time to get to work after I missed my shower, but then
I would have loved to go to work, but I couldn't go because I would love to. I made it to work, but I'm stinky.
Yeah, you
Looks like you're reading off a thing, but that's not what it says.
Yeah, you're still just telling a personal anecdote. We do have a script.
You're like squinting at it. And
So
then saying something
I
different.
didn't shout because there were rats in my pipes. So there was all these rats, and they were climbing climbing up the pipes the whole way, and I could hear them screeching the whole time. And then
No, you're telling the same story, but it looks like.
well, that's the reason why I didn't get a wash. We were late to work because we couldn't get a wash.
We were
The
late for-
line is so simple. It's Dove for men.
I can't hear you. What I'm saying is,
I sound like them
you.
rats.
You
That's
sound
what I
we're-
hear.
Exactly.
We're
So
not Charlie Brown parents.
no, we were late for different reasons. He was late because there's rats or other vermin in his pipes being really loud.
Wait, why were you late?
I was late because I wanted to take a shower, but it's not one of my shower days, so I didn't account for that time.
And I keep trying to tell you guys there's two lines. Boy, I'm stinky. Boy, then you need Dove for men. And yes, both of you say boy to start the sentence.
I can't
No.
understand what you're saying.
I'm tired. The rats kept me up all night.
You guys
They're
sound like
screaming.
Charlie Brown teachers or something.
Wah, 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 that's all I hear. And it's not even the Christmas special, and there's no magic because of
Can you
that.
just stop reading the cards? It's insulting that you look at the cards and do this.
And you're
It's just
saying
rude.
them like you're reading it off them, but that's not on the card.
No.
It's just rude to even pretend at this point.
Do you want it?
I don't mind.
I'm saying, so what I'm saying is that I was late because
These days
I was
holiday
still on time
shower.
even after I took the long shower, but then I tried to light a cigarette in my car and I thought I had a cigarette lighter, but I just pushed it into the car.
Did the car get high?
Well, no, it was a
Where's the
regular
car?
cigarette.
Well, if you're addicted to nicotine, if you're addicted to here's it.
For men.
So if you're addicted to nicotine,
Boy, am I stinky. Dove for men.
Boy, am I stinky. Dove for men. It's good. Boy, am I stinky. Dove for men.
Okay.
Boy, am I stinky. Dove for men. Oh no! I'm stinky. Stop!
Just block the nipple.
Dove for men.
It's a Twitch thing. Hello. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Hi. I'm Connie Swanberg, and I am, I'm losing my wife and my kid, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can you help me, sir?
Hi, my name's the detective who can't find his own dick. And when I was going through a divorce, I thought my wife would take everything, especially that dick I'm still looking for.
You'll get it eventually.
Thank you. But then me and my friend here found a counseling service that could help guys going through a divorce.
Finally, someone helping out the little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah.
The men who can't find their penises or their wives and kids.
Both are equally hard to find and somehow equally hard to lose.
In your counseling services you get from us, you get to do such things as scream therapy.
Scream therapy. You wanna treat a pillow like it's your son? You can do that.
Playing Xbox with your son, who's a pillow.
And he's good at Fortnite even though he's a pillow, which is amazing.
He does the building thing that you really can't wrap your head around.
When they do it really fast.
And you think, wow, I would play this game, but otherwise, how do I do the building?
I think I just hit it. I was too old when it came out, and I'm never gonna have that sort of twitch reflex.
No one plays PUBG anymore. That's kind of where I'm
it's
at.
out.
But,
PUBG Mobile sort of has a life.
Barely controls well. Hello.
Hi, I am a doctor and also a sailor, and my wife is not happy with either of those career choices, so she left me.
Sometimes it feels like wives don't want you to work at all. They always want you to stay at home.
They want you to be like this.
If more than three guys do the T pose at any given time, there is a 100% chance their wives will lose them.
And that's just a statistical fact. They're gonna put the text on the bottom saying where that's from. Who are you?
Hi. I'm a woman who is also an astronaut. And honestly,
Sorry,
I lost my
liberals.
husband because I went to space and he needed space. But that's not what he meant.
And you might be sitting there at home thinking women can't get divorced. Well, guess what? They can.
It's 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Good for you. Congratulations on your getting to space.
Thanks. The
very
stars
exciting.
are beautiful, but not as beautiful when you're alone.
Do you have trouble holding pencils or drinking water now because you were in space for so long?
I mean, it is a little bit more fun, but again, very lonely.
I totally understand that. And you get to talk to such experts from the field of divorce and love, such as our friend over here, when you take our counseling lessons, group meetings.
When we were kids, all four of us were just like you. Thought marriage would last forever and it is eternal devotion you make with God and God alone. Well, it turns out it's a little bit more complicated than that when you get the kids involved.
And God's a flake, actually.
He's not going to be there for you. Sorry.
And my kids are dead.
Because of the sea?
And I'm barren.
Oh.
By choice.
Tie your tubes.
Tie your tubes.
Tie your tubes. Tie your tubes. And such other
Nothing.
things. Nothing there to
Now
tie.
I've got one of the characters from PUBG to say a few words.
Hey there. I got divorced because I love music too much. I listen to it every day. Made me sick to my stomach the way I loved it so much. I thought.
Oh, you okay?
I'm a doctor.
I'm back.
Shit.
I'm stronger than ever.
Just
That's
like
right.
a health pack.
I got the health back from GoldenEye 64.
As you can see on your screen, the red bar is going all the way up again.
And the blue too.
Completely filled.
I got body armor.
like a parentheses.
Odd Job is cheap. He's too small. You can avoid. He's so small. He's so close to the ground. You can't get him.
Divorce is a lot like a GoldenEye game where it's hand chops only. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
And here he is.
Shit.
Oh,
Here he is.
fuck.
The
In
President
space.
of the United States.
In space, you can drink your own tears.
I lost my wife, and now I am sad.
But you don't have to be. You don't have to be sad. It's a choice.
Join Connie Swanberg and the detective who can't find his own dick's divorce counseling meetings.
You'll meet me, a guy who's obsessed with playing the runway level from GoldenEye 64 over and over again.
Bless
Shit. Dark Lord.
You'll meet me, the guy who's a doctor and also a sailor.
And you'll meet me, a lady whose cries can only be heard by a black hole.
And you'll meet me, step cousin of Joe Swanberg.
May I ask the dickless doctor a question?
Yes.
Sir, I am Luke's father.
Yes.
But there's this new guy, Jerome, and he thinks he's Luke's father.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Classic conundrum.
Well, it's really quite simple. You get both of them sitting down in a room. You say to Luke, you say, I'm your daddy, I'm your pa.
And you submit, or I'll kill you.
Wait a minute. You don't submit. You listen. You listen to what Luke has to say. You don't need fancy toys like weapons and mana and body armor. They're not going to do any good because the thing we're battling here is the emotions of other people.
Shit.
I don't have a dick. I never did.
Neither do I.
A lot of my stuff's fucked up too.
Yes. What about you guys?
Pretty fucked mentally, honestly. Do you have a dick?
Me?
Yeah, man.
Not at this point. Why bother?
Do you know how hard it is to meet other people in space?
How hard?
Very.
Oh.
What? You guys are both from space? Do you guys know each other, or?
Hi, I'm the Dark Lord, and my penis is weird.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Wow. Thank you,
Thank
doctor.
you, divorce counseling.
Divorce counseling doctor.
I've never been happier.
My weird penis is finally with a girl.
Well,
and that's a guarantee. You can even at our county.
And
What a day.
What a day, folks. The
Wow.
big game is now over.
And the results were as thrilling as we could have hoped.
And they're exact. You can look that up online. We befriended a ghost. Now we're buds, and they're not going to kill
we're all
us.
cool. They think we're fine. They like that I'm interesting.
They actually have a house, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go to the ghost house in a little bit here. The Nosh, if you will.
We're gonna have a little nosh at the ghost house.
And folks, thank you so much for joining us here on ENSPN. ENSPN. The Everything Now Sports
Show.
Programming.
Everything Now Show.
It should be ENSS.
Everything Now Show Sports
Programming
Network.
Yes, we are still on the air. In the air as well. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we befriended the ghosts so they didn't crash our blimp, which is very nice.
And they're super cool as hell, and they like mumblecore movies. So we're gonna go hang out at their house. The last thing we got at 2. Sorry.
You okay? Hey, what did you think of that last commercial?
I didn't watch it. I was paying attention. I was on my phone. It seems like a cool service and like a very helpful thing, but like I was.
So you just no thoughts?
I got no thoughts. I don't know.
Okay.
But it
That's
seems
a
like
wash.
it seems like a cool thing for people to do if they're sad about divorce. But I'm not. I'm crushing it.
Well, that's gonna about do it for me. I'm Camden Watershed. This is Connie Bombach. We're gonna take you now live
Last sponsor.
to.
The.
Oh.
Say it together?
Hang on, I'm getting word from a producer. Ghost is pissed.
Ghost is pissed at us.
Ghost is pissed.
Shit.
So Ghost is pissed. We've done something to make Ghost mad.
Fuck.
That's not good for me
Cool.
because I thought I don't have more plans at this point.
I know, and I thought I could bond with the ghost over watching Uncle Kent
So
too.
apparently that guy earlier from the bar who came over and asked us, apparently he's getting spun around in the air a lot, really fast, over and over again.
Kind of like in The Ring.
And he's going, whoa, 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 and they're all kind of staring, and they're like, that's not good.
Okay, what can we do to
How do we make this ghost
piss
less
off
pissed?
this ghost?
I told you you'd regret this.
Okay.
What did I do? Did I do anything?
Come on.
Your presence was unwelcome, so now mine is unwelcome and you're welcome.
What?
You heard me.
Oh, we evicted the ghost from their house.
Oh.
Are we landlords?
No, it's kind of like a loitering situation. Like you guys are in the air where I like to be.
I see.
It's like you're humans, you should be on the ground.
Cool.
Hey guys, thanks for being on the show.
Guys,
Thanks for having us.
It was a delightful time.
You guys are insanely funny and insane. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
We're gonna be at Zebulon, LA, with a show we do called Hell Trap Nightmare.
It's a great show.
It's a Bernie fundraiser, so get out for the big dog.
February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
Bring your sweetie.
Nard.
Or if you're
Like
sad
the show.
and you need
Whatever.
something,
Yeah,
so
or
go.
do that. We also are doing a show, just the three of us, on March 9th at the Lyric Hyperion, a night of new sketches, solo bits.
Hell yeah.
Multimedia crazy stuff.
Love to hear
That
that.
sounds awesome. Where can
Can't
people
wait.
follow you on socials?
Brother, you can follow me at Luke Taylor Go on Twitter, fucked up face and body guy.
Just at Wyatt Fair for me. I've had it since 2011, so I got my real name.
Hey,
Can you believe it?
lucky.
I'm David Schedule.
His real name.
It's a full Christian name.
Or you can follow our Instagram page at Shrimp Boy Sketch. We post some new content on there every now and then, or just crazy stuff that we've been doing sort of personally.
Check them out. Their sketches are very, very funny. And the Hell Trap Nightmare show is amazing.
I'm in
check
the,
it out.
I'm in the, yeah, I got the.
But unfortunately, we'll never get to see it.
Do
again.
have to
we have to
murder
kill
you.
you.
Any
You
last
did
words?
too good a
You
job,
guys did
and
so
you must
good.
die.
We have to kill you so you can't go on any other show.
If I had to die, I want to die with these guys.
Looks like you're
gonna
They share one skeleton.
That was so cute.
It's his skeleton now, and then it's his skeleton, and now they're all. in the blimp
Oh,
now.
the blimp.
It's us in the
It's
blimp.
us. We're flying through the sky.
Hey, Alex, get in this
And
blimp.
Alex is
Hey,
here.
Alex is here too.
Hey.
Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for watching.
I'm really down here.
Oh,
Yeah, check me out.
well, hey, thanks for watching and hanging.
Yeah.
And
Join us again Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 Pacific time.
Doing a presidential debate episode again.
Oh,
Yes, and
Yeah,
depending on how a certain event tomorrow goes, I might be super, super pissed during it. So
Stay
we're gonna-
tuned.
Check out if Chris is gonna be pissed.
It's gonna be.
Chris is pissed. Chris is pissed. Chris is pissed.
Check
Chris
the
is
poll.
pissed.
We really hope not.
We're gonna raid Girl with Yellow Spoon.
Tell her to say
Say hi. She's great.
hi. We love her.
And yeah.
Pretty much it.
See you Wednesday.
Cool.
Bye, guys. Yay, the blimp. We didn't crash
knees
it.
hurt.
We didn't crash it.
How do we get down from here?
Hey,
don't-
stop that super pizza.
So you know how to land this thing.
Stop that.
Attitude.
Super pizza, stop it.